Hey, Tiger fans, it's Mark Fitzpatrick with Tiger Club of Kansas City. It's Tuesday, August 27th, our first luncheon of this academic year. Very special guest today, the new Director of Athletics, Laird Veatch. Laird, your new face is AD, but welcome back to Mizzou. It's great to have you.
Thank you, Mark. It is a lot of fun, especially here at Kansas City, the Tiger Club. You know well my history here and getting to know you all when I was just out of grad school as a young fundraiser at Mizzou. So it's a lot of fun to be back. It's been really good.
Glad to have you. You've been on the job for 4 months now. I know it's been a real whirlwind, lots of changes and lots of upgrades and lots of projects going on.
Yeah, it's been busy, but genuinely very good. I feel great about the just kind of that initial reacclimation process of meeting people, old faces, new faces, getting established with the staff. I'm really excited about the leadership team we've been able to put together on the administrative side, along with people that were here already, really talented, great group of coaches. So genuinely, we got really good people. Feel great about where we're at. We just have a lot to do in the months ahead. The project-wise, obviously the Memorial Stadium Improvement Project, big, massive commitment by our leadership, by the president and board. A lot of money to raise, but it's going well, and a lot of our other things are going well too.
You bring up the South End Zone project. What's the North End Zone project? Mm-hmm. What's the timeline on that as far as?
Yeah, it's moving forward well. In fact, I believe we'll be back in Kansas City for Board of Curators meetings here in a couple of weeks, so early September. I think September 11th, 12th, in there. And at those meetings, I anticipate we'll have a lot more conversation about the project and, with the idea, hopefully we can, with their approval, officially move forward. We continue to be on track from a design, construction standpoint, planning. We are on track to break ground at the end of this year, so we're right after this season. And then we may do a little bit of sort of prep work before the season or during the season, kind of, preparatory work around, and then work through the 25 season and be done by 26. So it's very fast paced. I've told a lot of people I've had the fortune of being around projects like this or part of them in different ways at different places, and this one's moving lightning fast, but it's going to be great. And what's really cool about it is the university leadership sees there's an opportunity. They want to jump on that and push it forward, which is smart and good for everybody.
I've heard you talk about facility improvement, and it's not just that project, but to bring Mizzou up to where it needs to be in the SEC. What else do we have to do?
Well, there's a lot, candidly.
Yeah.
I mean, I appreciate the sort of mindset of the board and leadership of where we're at when I came in, that we need to invest in football now, and that's an opportunity. But we also really need to bring some of our other facilities up to speed. And it's not just, we'd love to do things like, build brand new stadiums and arenas and those kind of things. We really need to get some of our competitive surfaces back to, safe and playable, and it's that kind of stuff. Yeah. Track, soccer, baseball field, our tennis courts. I mean, things like that we just got to get upgraded. That just, for whatever reason, we haven't been in a position to maintain and get them back to where the level they need to be. So it's kind of a combination of really big, the massive project in the north end of the football stadium, and then some kind of stabilizing project for some of our other sports. We just got to find a way to push forward on.
When you were at Mizzou before, we had never heard the term NIL. Things have changed a little bit in the last 5-10 years. Where is Mizzou? It seems like the university's done a good job on the NIL front with the backing of the state.
Yeah. I mean, and that really comes down. I've talked about used the word alignment a lot since I've been here when I was hired, and it is really true that you have to be aligned these days administratively with not only like your oversight group, like your obviously your president, curators, but also state legislators. We are in an era now where having that kind of alignment is important, and it's positioned us to be able to manage through this sort of time of transition over the last 3 years with NIL in a way that, what I tell people is we are really competitive and really smart and good in that space, not necessarily because we're spending a lot more money, but because we're doing it the right way. It's a very, maybe that's not the best word to use, but professionalized structure, right? The way we handle that. And that's been really smart and good, and it's positioned us to be really competitive.
All right. Last question, Thursday night, all starts for football. I think there's a lot of anticipation about this season.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been fun to see as you know, from being together. That was many years ago. So I've had said many years since. Been in this profession a long time, and I don't know if I've been around a football season that has this much anticipation. Really, anywhere I've been, it is really remarkable to see the energy and the passion, and that's translating to ticket sales. And we have a real chance to sell out this Thursday night, and I think we will. I think we're getting really close. And we do that. We've sold out a couple games at the end of the year. It's already getting to the point where people are calling and wanting tickets to the Oklahoma and Auburn game. We don't have them. Like we're true. Nope, folks, we're really sold out.
I found that out.
and you know, that's a great spot to be in. You know, because that creates more and more demand, and then folks realize, well, okay, now if Thursday night sells out, then we got maybe one of the other games. It's going to start getting to the point where we're going to, you know, we have a chance to sell them all out for the season, which, you know, that is the kind of season and kind of opportunity we need to seize, because that creates demand, more and more demand in future years too. So it's super exciting. We need to take advantage and you know, win, do the things we need to be doing. But it's a lot of fun.
I think I speak for all Mizzou fans. It's great to have you back.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.
Great
Great
to
to
be
have
here.
you. Laird Veatch, new Tiger Director of Athletics. Hey, next week here at the Flea Market, we will have Phillip Zeeck. He is an attorney who is an expert in conference realignment. As that continues to happen in college sports, it's a crazy world. Come and listen to Phillip. Folks, for more information on memberships and activities, go to kctigerclub.com.